Good evening, everyone. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Man, Coach Holtz has an outstanding team. I'm telling you, they're very, very good. Look, the quarterback Magoo is something special. Now, I don't look. If I'm in the NFL, I'm coming. I hope I'm never playing against him again. I'll take him right now. If I'm in the NFL, he's outstanding. I thought they played well on defense, man. And we couldn't run the ball like we usually running it much better. Played well on defense and moved the ball on us on offense. Special teams was pretty clean. My hat goes off to our coaches, Bob, who got the team together, and man, the coaches did a phenomenal job today. These guys here, I thought, played outstanding. Terry's first start for us, and Montel, both of those guys played well. Mark always playing well. But the biggest difference for us, we didn't have the penalties and turnovers.
Coach, today sort of seemed like a playoff game almost with the atmosphere. Did you guys sort of have that attitude knowing there are only 5 games left after this?
Well, we knew this was more of a must-win for us and probably for them. They were the current champions right now until they're dethroned, and man, they played like it. They played like it. I think our guys were ready to play, though. I really do. I thought they played well.
Coach, you just talked about the fourth quarter. I mean, obviously, you were in there leading early, but I mean, they kind of had a chance to put things away there, and you scored 20 straight in the fourth quarter. What's the key to having that left in reserve for your guys there?
Well, I thought these guys were outstanding. I thought we didn't take shots early in the game. We were kind of feeling our way through it. We were playing a little bit too conservative. I thought, and that's on me. It's no one else. But I kept calling the run, run on first, run on second, throw, But man, they talked us into throwing some deep shots. These guys, and got the one to Anthony, and then we came back, and Mark was the third quarter, fourth quarter, he was outstanding.
Hi, Ace with USFL Network. My question is for quarterback Terry Wilson. Terry, when I interviewed you before the season, you said you transferred to New Mexico to prove that you weren't just a running quarterback, that you could throw the ball. Do you feel with the second half, the way it went, and your touchdown to Anthony Ratliff-Williams, that you have proved that again here in the USFL?
First off, it really starts with, with the coaches, believing in me and giving me the opportunity to be able to go out there and do that. Coach CJ, I mean, it started with a phenomenal week of practice. We were at it. It was hot, and we knew it was going to be hot when we got down here, so we just wanted to be ready for anything that happens. But we knew we were going to play hard. It was going to be a battle. But I feel like we brought it and got the W.
Roger Gavin at the Route 2 Media. For the running back, can you talk about your offensive line? I mean, you started getting through, you started seeing some things open up towards the end and throughout the game. And I was actually on the other side. I think when you were punching the wall, you kind of look out the back. Just tell me about the excitement and the things that you saw open up.
My offensive line is fantastic. They do their job every play. They bring that energy, and in practice, they're just on point all the time. So I trust them when we get into the game. It was an exciting week. We knew who we were coming in to play. Like Coach said, they were the defending champions, so we had to come in there and really play a game. We beat them last year and in the season, so we had the confidence going into this game that, they're not untouchable, they're not invincible. So we came out and played our game of football and did what we're supposed to do.
And for the head coach, what did you find out about your team later on in the game? Through all the penalties and just, the inconsistency of the flow of the game, nobody really could just seize the momentum. What did you find out about your team?
It's a team that doesn't quit. The one thing, man, when you're not accustomed to going on the road and winning games and doing things like that, man, it's 2 weeks in a row that our team's starting to travel. We starting to travel well. They're not quitting, man. Offense, defense, special teams, and here's the one thing about them: they practice awful hard and they put the assignment sound. No penalties today.
Coach, your team's turned the corner. I remember last year. I mean, this team fought hard. I mean, you guys lost. It seems like every game you guys lost by like this much. And now you're starting to find your groove. Do you think you guys are really starting to excel now, just moving on up?
You know what? I hope we can continue. And here's the thing: we got a guy hurt. Our quarterback was hurt. Terry comes in, Montel comes in. They start playing better. Had some injuries throughout camp in some places. Guys continually getting better. I attribute this to our coaching staff. I think we have an outstanding coaching staff.
Terry, when did you know you'd start? When did you know you had to know?
I'd say it was probably about in the middle of the week. But every day at practice, you know, watching Kenji and everything, I try my hardest to learn from him and just implement that on the field. When it's my time to get out there, you know, I know the team's going to need me to step up, and I take a lot of pride in that. And, you know, that's something that I focus on every time I touch the field.
Coach talked about waiting to take your shots downfield. That play, the long shot to Anthony, just talk about how that play developed and whether it felt like it was there with the ball in the air.
Yeah, so we talked about it on the sideline, and actually me and Kenji, we were talking about it, and we were watching film together, and you know, got it ran by the coaches, Coach EP, and you know, we made the adjustment. I seen Anthony running down there, and I just trusted his speed, and just let it flow.
Any other questions?
I got you.
Hey, Coach, can you talk about some of the instincts that you kind of look at the quarterback and the running back, just adjust in the game?
That's all the time, man. Look, these guys are pros. They're professionals. They understand the game. I've watched them all week, you know, since training camp started. You know, very intelligent young men, and their suggestions are sound all the time. And 9 times out of 10, if you hear me mic'd up, man, if they say we can do something, I'm running that play. I'll override the coaches, you know, and give the players the plays.
And one question about the Birmingham Stallions. What's one of the characteristics that they have, the championship characteristics that they have, that you just hope that did not come out and just take over the game? What's something that you look for all week that's like, no, please don't?
Look! I knew if they could continue to run the ball, man, we were going to be in trouble, you know. But the one thing, man, the quarterback, man, he's a good player, real good player.
Coach, I don't know if you realize, I don't know the math correctly, but that's only Birmingham's 3rd loss, I think, in 2 years, and you guys have beaten them twice.
Really,
You guys know that?
to these guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys. Good job, fellas.